Welcome to Pygmalien rank, guys. We are on the new patch, and I think there have been a lot of nerfs. So the Jabalian drum is not as strong anymore. The snowball got buffed. And what else? Yeah, these small items get also nerfed, especially the Haladi. 1 second of nerf will do a lot. And the Ring King gauntlets also nerfed to 6 seconds. Beehive got buffed, just like the snowmobile, I think. Yeah, the snowmobile and Beehive got buffed. And Atlas Stone is starting at bronze. So I think it will be probably that everyone will be playing the Beehive. At least I'm assuming that. But I guess I still don't have permission from you guys to play the Jabalian drum. So we are not gonna play it because it went down to 3, 6 and 9 damage. But the other guy got buffed, the snowmobile. It is not when this item gains haste now, it is when any item gains haste. So basically just a race car. And it has only 3 seconds of cooldown. So it is more than viable. Especially with a yo-yo. Double yo-yo, snowmobile. Or just model ship, yo-yo, snowmobile. And a few other fast weapons. And call it. So I think it will probably still be very broken. But we will see. Pygmalion has so many items now that you can't really say you want to go for that one build. It tends to be very hard to find stuff. This is of course not the ideal build. Oh freak, I forgot they changed the Tiny Fury monster. Now you get skills instead of stuff, instead of XP. They changed the XP system in general. Here we will take rear shielding just to get more shielding here. We will put the guy here. And just like that, I guess. With the pickles we will charge the bandages and the kukri. We low-key could also just charge this guy to get more shielding against Pygmalion, which is most of the times better.
Are you sure?
Because the 5 damage won't do much. The shielding will do something though. Yeah, especially against this guy. Like he has burn, but he has 4 regions, so we will automatically just lose. Maybe not though. We will get rid of his shielding, and he can't reapply the burn, but he's still getting a lot of regions, so we need to shield a lot. Yeah, we are fine. Nice. But 24 region turbo hot stones, kind of crazy. Bronze skill. What are we gonna go for? I guess it's just strength to get some damage here. Tiny Fury monster, yeah, but Kev's armory can have the fixer upper. Okay, sure. Deal 20 damage, not bad. The left of this, yeah, this is good. I like this. I don't think we need a lot of shielding here, like this is already enough, but we will put the guy on the ATM because ATM has only 4 seconds of cooldown. And then we can charge these guys to get more shielding then. The rope is fine. We won't hit the level up, but maybe the rope is better than these guys. Let's grab it for now. No, man.
Discounts for peace.
No good options here. These kind are amazing options. Actually, it's just ATM, which is an amazing option. Yeah, this is weird. But I think it is fine.
I can feel our energies resonate.
12 income already, not bad. Okay, my guy is getting 8 damage every 4 seconds. But he's way faster. So we should easily be able to beat the guy here. Okay, we have a lot of shielding. As long as we don't face a mech, we should be good. Okay. Get a small shield item. 4 seconds of cooldown, not bad. We have no money. But we will have after this day. And we will sell the guy here. It's another Pygmalien, by the way, so we are good to go, I guess, with this build. We don't have an adjacent item to the rope, but it should be fine. He's also only level 2. Couldn't fight the guy. Did they change something to the XP system? Well, because usually you... Oh, hold on. I think the warrior gives 2 XP anyways. This patch, because it's just a gold item. Guy. And the higher tier only gives more... I think this guy will win. Yeah, the higher tier gives just more gold, not more XP anymore. We have so much more shielding. I think we are good to go. The Atlatl is losing cooldown though, but he's still too far away with the Genjo. Remember guys, never play Atlatl early game. Unless you have like 100 damage on it on day 2, which I highly doubt. Okay, we have already 16 gold, 16 income. We will always sell the pickles here because we want, or maybe we will grab one. The left of this. Okay, let's go to Volpack. This is beautiful. And hot stones, the pawn shop.
Notice me. The more you buy, the more you
This is
save.
basically 1 free gold.
It's just math.
This is low-key also not needed. Artisan Dunes. The Hooligan. We should be good against the Hooligan. Okay, but we also need some damage.
Weapons blood.
With the rope and the ATM we should be good. He will just run out of ammo and that's kinda it. But we don't have any damage or barely have any damage. Which, yeah, is not so good. He's already running out of ammo and then we will just simply out-tank. But this should not be a solution here.
Hey, just let me go, yeah?
Yeah, sure. There's always potential for the other guy. We'll go for eating contest. But we kinda need items, so we have to go here. Showcase if you have shield items. The guy got nerfed, by the way, the showcase. If you have 3 or more weapons, they gain. It used to be 25 damage, now it is only... it used to be 30, now it is 25. Not big of a nerf, I would say, but still a solid one. Also, we won't hit the level up. Frick man, the hooligan doesn't even give anything good. We won't hit the level up, so... yeah, I guess. Sell a property. In 3 value, sure.
For the Grand Society of Mister.
But I feel like I still want this.
Thanks.
It is probably better than these 2 guys here. Yeah, it indeed is. The issue is we don't have 3 weapons. And without the jewelry we also don't have 3 shielding items.
Don't you have anything smaller?
Can still buy it for now.
I'll show those stumps back home. I'm gonna be a business tree.
Yeah, property, let's go. Another Pygmalion, let's go. 17. How are we gonna do this? We really need the red piggles. We will also sell the guy here. So this guy goes to diamond. But it's not doing much of damage. We could, by the way, also just put... yeah, use it on the rope. But I'm not sure if the rope is any faster. I feel like it does not really matter, but the issue with the rope is if any of the other adjacent items get slowed down, it basically gets slowed down itself. So we will just with the ATM. Like it gets slowed down more because it won't get charged. We could also just play it like this maybe. That way we will guarantee even more shielding and we won't care about the damage. Against Pygmalien this should be indeed a solid idea. Yeah, frick it. He's on a 2 win streak, so probably has a flail with showcase and stuff.
My people believe
As long as he doesn't has massive burn. Yeah, there we go. Heavy yo-yo. We have scaling. 124 shielding. I think we should be fine, but we don't have damage. Okay, there we go.
patient isn't everything. It's all about motivation. You
Good,
gotta
it
know
runs
what
your
you're
item.
fighting for.
Upgrading bronze your item does nothing. Upgrading the ATM won't give you more income. You need to get it out of the shop,
You
so
might prefer our dentistry. She's
guess this is good enough.
I like mastering that
The
technique.
wrong pickle got upgraded. Not so good.
9 years.
Shield item to the left of this, okay. But we can't go for all this stuff.
Gigamart's owner is the ultimate businessman. Ooh, that one's on sale. Buy 200, get one free.
Okay, hopefully we can... Let's see what we get here. Reloot items. These are not really interesting. Feel like we are always broke. Even though we have 17 gold here. Maybe we'll sell the guy here. Flame juggler, we could easily beat it, but for what? Hey, it's... Oh, it's a diamond guy, so it gives 3 XP, which we need to get the next level up. Okay, then. Let's go for it, I guess. Charge adjacent small items. I'm a little bit tired of always out-tanking. But I guess there's nothing we can do. Like, we are not finding any weapons or stuff, so we have to out-tank. Maybe here we can just get the lighter. And we have a lot of burn on us, but we should be fine. Yeah, it's already game over for the guy. Remember, burn only goes deals 50% damage to the shielding. So here we have 50 burn on us, but it will only deal 25 damage per tick instead of the whole 50. This is why he doesn't get through shielding that well.
Snuffed out. Extinguish.
And we can simply out tank with shielding because this is not a massive burn.
I know you, Mr. Pygmalien, as shrewd as you are handsome.
Just in shield items gain 4. No, I'm not gonna go for that.
I I don't succeed unless my clients succeed.
Just buy and sell the stuff here because we really want to upgrade the fixer-upper. Right now we are not getting any direction, so we have to gamble a direction.
I bid
And
you farewell.
this build is good against Pygmalions, but the first time we get to face a Vanessa or something like that, we are completely cooked. Don't think we need the money tree. Poison both players for gain region for the fight equal to this item's poison. Poison is great. Against Pygmalion players, poison is great. Maybe we can gamble a good skill here. It is a good skill.
The elder could see me now.
Okay, nice. We get sharp corners, so a little bit of damage scaling. It's not much, but it should be decent. Against Vanessa, let's hope she's not poisoning. Let's hope she's a weapon Vanessa. If she has any little bit of poison, we are cooked. I think there's nothing to add here.
You do see these tusks, right?
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Kind of weird that we can't find the Atlas Stone. Would have been interesting. And this guy will just beat me. 10 region, 2 poison items, scaling poison as well. The burn is not an issue, but the poison is.
I paint my ship red, but I don't use paint.
Moving up in the world.
Mountain Pass? Sure. And as you can see, everything gives the same amount of XP now, only different amount of gold. Which means the Flame Juggler or the Diamond enemy on day 4 you have to beat, because as you can see I will barely hit level 6. Okay, let's go for the Shiny Fang. With the showcase, we indeed just need the Shiny Fang here. Not really just the Shiny Fang, but it is still decent. Okay, then I guess just no. With a small non-weapon item, man. This stuff is trash.
Getting hurt on purpose just to
These
come
shops.
see me, are you?
Restorative Longbow, yeah, sure.
This place is pretty crazy. Hope you can handle yourself.
People first.
And now we don't get one guy. We have a lot of gold. We This is obviously a little bit overpriced, but we have to go for the shops because we need items here.
Oh, you're leaving.
The beehive. Beehives is completely broken right now, I would say. I was hoping to find some freezing here to maybe get the steam level going, but did not happen. I kinda wanna buy the beehive. But I already know that these are completely broken. Why would they play it then?
The joy of more.
Loot items. Nothing does much here. Let's just grab some gold. It's a mech. We are just cooked. We are facing a mech with a full shielding build.
Not like other Jabalians.
I have faced 82 foes exactly like you. People are a pattern.
Yeah, it's a weapon build. I think he has no slow, he has no scaling. If I'm not mistaken, only the guy who goes down to 1 second of cooldown.
I lost everything long before you were born.
It's crazy.
This is nothing to me.
But my guy low rolled. Like he has a runic great axe, but only one item that benefits from it. It's basically just a waste of good wood here. Just a waste of space.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does.
Big fat belt.
It's free. I like the exercise.
Just played this.
Ready to pick up the pace?
The VIP pass is always a good item. Snowmobile and the Jabalian drum. Like guys, it is not my fault, man. It is indeed just not my fault. Like what am I supposed to do? Just ignore it and go dead last? At some point we have to do stuff.
The faster you move, the longer your life. Think about it.
Now it is 8 seconds of cooldown, but it will get to 6 seconds on diamond. XP. I don't think we are strong enough. We kinda need the small guy anyways. The obsidian fang. Because we don't have much of no weapons almost at all. But this is probably better than the others. Like we have to pivot here, else we will go dead last. Now we will see what we can cook, but maybe we can pivot into again something else. Let's see.
Believe you'll win, and you'll win.
With overheal haste.
Not against me.
Come on. What am I supposed to do with that? Shield and heal items. Yes, this is just probably the best can go for. Oh man, this is so bad. Oh frick, why did I sell it? Would have played it. Skill upgrades, not really needed. Let's go to Herma, maybe we can find good stuff here. Yeah, this is okay, but how are we gonna... I mean, this is indeed not bad. I think this dude for day 4 is indeed not bad. Like, the Jabalian jump is very strong, I'm not gonna lie. But is it what we want? What we want to see here? Kinda don't think so. As you can see, only 3 damage here. With the snowmobile, it got buffed a little bit too much, I think. The snowmobile got a little bit buffed too much. But I think with the jump, it should be not that imbalanced. Should be okay, I'm assuming. Yeah, forget. This is hard, guys. Like, the idea is with this dude here, we will get a lot of burn, or a little bit. On regen. But we need healing as well, so we will grab this, reroll. Ointment is great. I kinda wanted to reroll the pickles. No, I'm not interested in it anymore. Don't think the wrist warrior is gonna do much. I think it will be just this here and the ointment. Or is it just and this guy on silver is kinda mid. The bush will at least get charged by the billboard. But if we don't play the cold room, who's gonna charge the hot spring? We have to play the guy. Do we just play it like this? But how are we gonna scale the billboard then? Yes, this is just a build for now. This is not enough. Like, we lack damage.
Might leave a scar, but nothing a tattoo
We need the
won't cover.
ointment, guaranteed. But this is also not enough damage. Like, the 3 damage we get from the guy here, not enough. Let's just scale these guys. Like it is what it is. We can also upgrade the cold room now. We're just freezing 2 items. The lemonade stand, we don't have the money for it. Yeah, I think we will just upgrade the cold room now. Just want to survive because we are low rolling out of anything, man. And I am not sure what we can play or what we can cook with the billboard.
You are a child to me, and I will punish you.
Yeah. Against mech, it's always a crisis, man. He's also scaling his poison. I don't think we can get behind that.
All change begins in the heat of the
Crazy. We somehow did it, guys. But what was scaling his poison? Poison items into poison, oh yeah.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it. Shall I gift wrap it?
These options are not great, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Pivoted so often I don't even know what to play here. We will scale the billboard, then we have a lot of shielding, but we don't have scaling, and the billboard without scaling is useless because it's only 300 shielding. What are we supposed to do with 300 shielding? But it might be good with the wrist warrior.
I think that suits you beautifully.
Can give it some more cooldown reduction, 4.6. And not sure about the yo-yo. The rivet gun. I think rivet gun would be indeed a good thing. Could also try to get bonk. But I think in the end it's just a rivet gun. Kinda just wanna out-tank the guy. Yeah, let's try to get the rivet gun, because with this guy being 1 second we maybe can use the rivet gun for anything. I have no clue what though. And we took out the cold room to not activate the hot spring as often. Instead use the belt to just out-tank the enemy, because we want as much value on the billboard as possible.
Defeat is part
Now
of
we
war.
get more.
A soldier accepts it with dignity.
There's your tools, and this is useless. Item is a stealth item, no, it's just jewels. Knife set. It was a Jabalian drum, guys. All over.
leave with big bargains.
One time this item's value when you win a fight, this gains. We are scaling or giving the value to it. So wouldn't that kind of be good? This guy's 3.4 seconds of cooldown. We would need to get rid of stuff to buy it. But it would be interesting.
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad.
Freak
you
it,
bought
guys.
this.
Freak it. But then we don't have any damage.
If you're not growing, you're failing.
Ah, I'm getting a headache. And then you freeze your weapons, gain 15 damage. What's that? 3 times your level. 24, not really worth it. I think this is okay for damage right now with Vanessa.
Has wisdom.
Seven seconds of cooldown, no one's gonna play that. Vanessa maybe, but if she... Oh, guys. What will happen if we scale its value with the billboard and then lose the fight? I'm curious, guys. Do we get 4 gold then only, or do we get the upgraded value as gold?
Boring.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Okay, this... I don't think this should be unwinnable. Like, I think this is indeed winnable. Once this guy goes to 1 second of cooldown, we also have some freezing. We have a lot of regen. Nah, this guy is cooked, but he's scaling.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
Okay, 1.6 seconds without anything now. Kinda good. But then we can, I think, already... we are safe to say that we will go for something around that. We won't need this guy anymore. Around the billboard. And we really need some HP at this point. Do we go for the XP or do we go for the health? Let's see, we will get 1, then we don't need 1 XP, like it's completely useless. But let's still go and get the 60 extra health before we go to the guy who fins, because it will make a difference. Yeah, so place this here and then this guy here,
Food is life. Our bodies.
and
I
all we
bet
need
you
is just
feel
some
amazing
regen.
right now.
Shielding is fine. Okay, so these guys, all of these do nothing. We could get an incendiary rounds out of this, but it's not worth. What exactly are we supposed to do with the billboard, man? Like, it gains a lot of value, but what is the point of it?
Know what you're fighting for.
What can we do with it? Small items are not really interesting. And the XP kinda is not as well, so.
Who enters my web? Linger in your moments. Lie languid.
The gumball machine, we can scale the billboard a little bit. Slow one item for 3 seconds.
Time is a web. I will teach you to walk its threads.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
Obviously here we will just grab the HP. Pygmalien. We can play the salt. We can go for full crit almost. 44% crit chance is not bad. The PenFT will give the guy here value, so we get more regen. But if it is something like a drum or something, I think the PenFT makes no sense here. I think it's still just this. We need the subscraper. This is the only thing I can think of that makes sense. We need the subscraper or... Oh, I know what. We can just go for the guy as carry. But we will need, I think, closed or open sign. Holy frick, this guy is so cooked. But he has poison. But doesn't matter because we have ointment. And we have a lot of regen. With open sign we can give the guy shielding equal to its value and play a balcony, so it will have 700 shielding, which is not much, you know, but it is still fine. The issue is balcony is a passive one, and the other guy is also a passive one. Look, 95 and continue. There we go. But let's see if we can find it.
Profit 10. Do you have to leave already?
Let's see what enchant we get.
The world is
Maybe we can get something useful here.
Want some armor?
These guys are silver, not interesting. Completely forgot about that dude. Isn't this guy kind of crazy? It's day 9. That's day 9. There we have our answer.
Armor? So
When are we gonna scale it? Out of these, it's just the Enclave Revenant, just because... Why not? And honestly, I think it's probably just this. Instead of the cold room, just to get even more stuff here. More value. Or is it? I feel like we can easily beat the duelist. Enclave Revenant. Yeah, let's try. I'm not sure if we can even win. We'll figure it out, I guess. Good chance. Oh no, we won't win. But we have ointment, maybe we can cleanse it. And that's why we are giving the guy here more value, so it gives us more region. Okay, 300 region is not bad. We are good to go. Now just give us a soul ring. The only issue with this is we need to make sure that the fight lasts as long as possible. That's why we are not playing anything here, like any other item. But as you can see, from 129 to 171, and we get a bandages instead of the soul ring. Kind of crazy if you ask me.
Nothing huge. All about
When you
my
freeze, sure.
You might try JJ's
No.
shop.
Radiant. I think it's kind of shielded. No, we need a spiky shield or something.
The smaller the portions, the finer the meal. Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
Freak, man. What are we supposed to do here,
Tell
man?
everyone you got it here.
We indeed just need a subscraper, skyscraper, not subscraper. Skyscraper, and we are back. We also somehow need some damage. Yeah, we need damage. This guy is scaling so slow.
Remember, diamonds come in small boxes.
Another Vanessa. Against Vanessa, I always want to play the cold room. Yeah, let's go. I think the other guy was not needed.
You should
The
know,
little
I'm a
bit
a
of damage.
legend on Pelago.
Trebuchet, double trebuchet. But he has no scaling. Low key, winnable. I guess this is not even close. Probably. No, this is not even close. And we are winning with a wrist warrior.
Bring her about! I got another salvo with me.
What the frick am I witnessing here? 3k damage with the wrist warrior. We need damage for it, guys. How are we gonna get the damage?
I would
Maybe
never
upgrade it
debate
just?
squares by
Yo-yo.
haggling. Ugh.
Maybe we just won't play the cold room. Do we even need a coin? Yeah, we need the guy here. Because we need region.
You wanna buy that?
So far we have lucky
Excellent
enemies.
choice.
For each value over 8. Over 10. This is not worth it. 8 seconds of cooldown.
Imagine the wonders waiting for us in the ground.
Tropical Island Loki is crazy as frick, but we don't have space, man. This guy is slow. When you slow again, 5 region for the fight. Yeah, we don't have much more. Getting 5 region every 2 seconds is not the yellow from the egg. The Germans would say. Nah, we can't go for that. No. Shiny tusked helm. Crazy, man. This is your only Wait, hold on. Wait, it's just silver. Use an adjacent item or dragon item. This gains 8 burn. Use an adjacent item. This guy will go off like 10 times. It will give it 80 burn. Not worth it. Man, we lost our gold for nothing. You heal or gain region. Icy marbles. Nah.
Hey, you're a natural.
So stupid. 3 XP, sure. Yeah. We will go for that. So the plan is just this guy, the billboard with the, I think it's a closed sign. Then we'll get 400 shielding more, and then we will still play small items here instead of the balcony, because the balcony is not really worth. Like, too many non-active items are not worth. But yeah, for now I think it is just this here, but then we will sell this. The salt can stay. Don't need the guy here. And the belt is juicy still. Let's go. Lord Arkney has no poison, so we are good.
Is this creature challenging me?
If we get the eclipse, that would be crazy. Like, not that crazy, but it will still be crazy, because then we would have... I mean, it would not be crazy at all. Look at the region though. I mean, it's also not crazy. 500 region after 30 seconds. This is what max starts with.
I have many enemies. Now I have one. The joy of more.
A weapon. Million. This dude is... This guy could have commercial zoning. What would you expect from Teacher's Shield skills? Probably just the upgrade of the sharp corners. Let's go to Tuscari.
Could learn much from this place. I know I have.
When you use a weapon, when you use a property, your weapons gain 15 shield damage. Yeah, this is exactly what we
One
would
day in the
need.
Bazaar than a decade in academia.
The XP options here almost make no sense anymore.
To trust the shrouded stranger.
So you go for the hell, only
Do not
290. We got scammed, guys. We got scammed. Curio.
You see landfill.
Let's go to Curio, maybe we can find some good stuff here. If we play the spiky shield, we are good against poisoning. The guy will just one-shot. The issue with the spiky shield though is... yeah. If it doesn't one-shot, we are dead.
park to clean up the bazaar. What stuff? Never thought I'd see. Trash is tragedy.
We will still stack everything up just in case we need anything.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
Obviously, it is
Sitting
not
there 20
guaranteed.
years, waiting for you.
What do you mean we are broke? Not gonna sell anything here. We are good to go, I would say. I'm just not happy about the coin cure. Another Vanessa. Yeah, Vanessa can be one-shottable, but I think this is just a build for now. Like, if we lose, we lose. What are we supposed to do with this RNG? But Pygmalien right now has too many items. And I think this guy has both physical damage, scaling, and poison.
Defeat does not defeat me.
But never underestimate the wrist warrior, guys. This dude is kicking 1k damage. Property not needed. We need the guy, man. Where is it? You have region equal to the value of adjacent properties. Yeah, we don't want region.
Happy to make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
Size dilutes the brain. Mine is highly concentrated.
What do we want here? Maybe the upgrade of the guy here.
If you want cheap junk, go see Cure.
Okay. What now? Just try to get the pendulum. My guy here has no damage at all, so he will just juice the maximum out of it.
The dunes are waves on a sea of gold.
And with a pendulum, we could go for, I don't know. We would have to get rid of the VIP pass. Oh, it's scaling itself now. Not bad.
Your strength is beautiful. Now that's giving up the business.
Good to large items. Man, why is it 5 seconds of cooldown? Like, this item is diamond only. It should be 4 seconds or something. Like, it should be useful. 5 seconds is just too much. Like, we have salt, we have the billboard, we have unwavering, we could play this here, and then the bushel here. And what then? Doesn't matter. Like, it's not useful. What if we use the guy, the fort? I think we can say bye-bye to the cold room here at this point. This is also not useful.
This money.
How much cooldown does this guy has? Still 1 second. Okay, but this means we will increase the enemy's cooldown. We need lethargy. And this will just be our team. Like, this guy activating is not needed. We just need the crit from it. Honestly. Yeah, honestly, this is so much better. But the guy here just gives crit also to our billboard. I feel like we just need this. Is it worth for 1 second?
Yataria? The dunes? Where shall we start?
Get a non-Vanessa item. No. Let's see what we can get here. Maybe we can get some very juicy stuff. Back tip. We don't need more shielding. Use a non-weapon item, gain 4 region. Nah. There is better. Poison Yourself 3 for each virus on your board. Transform another non-legendary small item on each player's board into virus for the rest of the fight. But we need a Rus Warrior. What do we have here? Slow, we have burn, poison, we don't have. Freezing, we also don't have, but we have slow. I don't know, man. Well, I guess it is what it is. Like, we can't do much here. I'm not sure about the fort. Like, if you want to play the fort, it makes sense to play it like this. Everything else doesn't make any sense. But this would be just one of the standard builds. You will see. Just instead of the fixer-upper or something, you will usually see the silk scarf. Instead of the billboard, you will see the silk scarf. So nothing crazy about this. So let's just stick with our DIE project here. Okay, this is our DIE project. What this means is we are gonna sell a guy here.
That belongs in a
We're not gonna reroll, just grab this.
Yes, you can keep it.
Who knows, maybe we'll lose this one. Maybe not though. We will see. And if we somehow manage to get the guy, we would have gotten another 600 shielding on the dude here. That one closed sign. And it would even, if we got a closed sign and what was its name? The big guy, the Beast of Burden. Would even take that. Okay, let's go. Less talking, more playing. But I gotta admit, these items were out of my comfort zone. I usually never play the shielded billboard. This guy also has puffer with obsidian puffer, so basically getting rid of both of this one. But he's not scaling, so we are scaling, but this guy is so slow, I think we'll lose before we can get another region. Bro, please activate, man. This slowing is annoying as frick.
Land legs make
This slowing, man.
You move in straight lines.
Oh, this guy was the issue. Toxic seaweed, I didn't even see. Slow one item for 8 seconds. Here you can see who the favorite of Reynard is. It's definitely not Pygmalien. Okay, now our guy is gone. Now we have to try hard. It would have worked if the girl would not have like all the slowing in the world. And if this dude... Oh, maybe would have not. The Crusher Claw is just in case, you never know. Some more cooldown reduction.
Reuse everything.
Like just in case, you never know.
Warms my rusty circuits.
6 shielding will make a big difference here. Get another monster fight. Let's go. Still not gonna play the guy. I refuse to play overpowered stuff unless it is indeed needed. Look, this dude had 80% crit chance and didn't crit.
Not all Jabalians are pacifists.
You'll grab that. You use charge. Or are we gonna... Let's go for the property baron. Maybe we can just get the skyscraper and call it. Like skyscraper, master salesman, both are good. Even the subscraper is good. The subscraper just in case we lose our next fight and we get a fiery enchant or something, then we have the subscraper. Oh, this guy can't crit with its damage. This is why it does not crit. It can only give 20 damage to the Billboard. But look at this, 7k damage, man. Boy, boy. Could upgrade one item. Who would it be? Nothing. I think it's just... Nah, let's not gamble the PenFT.
But I am very old.
Defense grid is indeed not needed. Freezing. The guy from right from the get-go is nice.
You've just taken the first step toward good taste. Ugh, window shoppers.
Okay, it's another mech. Yeah, how do we play this now? We have the salt, which is not bad, but the salt I think is not needed. This has double value in combat. I think it is just a PenFT. Or is it the salt? Maybe it's the salt instead of the ointment. No, we need the ointment to make sure that this guy hits twice. We could, of course, also play the energy potion instead of something. But the PenFT, the idea is the PenFT gives the guy here 3 value. With the 3 value, value for items, this has double value in combat. So it gains 6 value, which gives it basically 18 damage every time this guy activates, which is not much. Let's be real. But who else does anything? I mean, it is much. Like, gives it 18, then another 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So another 5, 15, 45. Yeah, like 60 damage. Not bad. You could go for quit, but by the time we will quit, we can also just win the game.
Have you noticed I'm huge?
I seek the ultimate secret.
Let's
Will you get me
see
any closer?
femur.
The lesson you learned today, I learned a century ago.
Don't you love it, man? This guy was about to hit a second time. 43% crit chance. It felt like he only critted. He has no strength potion. Well, okay. Nothing one can do, man. Like, nothing.
Is paved with gold.
20 gold and 5 XP will give another level up. The random enchant can be good here though. With shielding, no. If it was something like burn, I would guaranteed go on the billboard.
No, you can see it like I see it. Glory.
Oh man.
I thrive under pressure.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff. So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
Okay, what now? Maybe the wrist warrior is not it anymore. Maybe it's just this. But by the time this guy goes off, it's already time for the other one. Don't think we will need the energy potion here.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
Okay, let's just check the diamond tier skills.
And to improve.
Double the damage of your large weapons, let's go. I mean, it's not really needed. It is needed though.
All I can. Until tomorrow, that is.
Pendulum. Pendulum is the thing that will save us here.
The Bazaar is corrupt. Let the desert cleanse you.
Oh, we don't have 5 items, so the guy does not have... Hold on. With the damage of your large weapons. So yeah, we don't need... I mean, if you take just this guy out, we will get multicast. So maybe it is indeed just this.
I got everything you need. Just a matter of finding it.
We will see. Maybe we can get some more cooldown reduction here. Por favore.
While you're doing your part to clean up the Bazaar, that's been sitting there 20 years. Waiting for you. While you're doing your
And this guy is
part
very
to clean
fast, so
up
we
the
will
Bazaar.
just give it more glowing. And I think we will say goodbye to the wrist warrior. Okay, now we are thick with 15k HP. We have a massive shielding here. We have a good slow. And this guy will just deal 10k damage per hit, so 20k damage. And if it doesn't one-shot, it will activate the healing skill, which lasts for 2 seconds.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with
Tortuga. No haste, huh?
You've got talent.
Why is it only
You should put
7k?
it
I
toward nobler use.
expected more. It's only 5k even. Like we have here 365 value, this guy has 377, and my guy... Nah, this item is not what it used to be. 3 times the value of your items. Nah, it indeed is not what it used to be. Like for a diamond tier item, diamond only, kinda underwhelming. But yeah guys, we got our 10 wins. This guy here was, I'm not sure if he was weak. We froze his sausage, so we prevented him from showing his full potential, or his full power, but yeah. Okay guys, you have seen we pivoted like 20 times. The core item here was just a billboard with the wrist, and later we traded the wrist for a skyscraper. Everything else, the core items are actually the VIP pass as well, because it got so much value. Unfortunately, we could not find a closed sign, so and maybe an obsidian enchant or fire or something, that we give the guy 600 shielding without the shield enchantment. Because it had like 350 value. It would gain another 350 shielding, and that way just burn for 70. And burning for 70 every second is solid. Because that way we would have a lot of damage, while we could play the wrist warrior for additional physical damage and play more small items here, and the enemy can't slow all of your items at once. Here, if you have only 1, 2, 3, 4, of course he can do. So yeah, we will just split the enemies freezing and slowing to more targets, and that way we will have more protection for our billboard to keep burning and shielding. But yeah, this way was fine as well. Okay, let's start with the items. The belt, you have 75% max health. We got it at some point, used it to get some max health with fins, because that way we got 75% more out of the fins. Like instead of 5, we got almost 9% max health. Then the heavy PenFT. Your items gain 4 value for the fight, slow one item for 3 seconds. It's 1.7 seconds of cooldown. So the idea behind the PenFT was it was scaling the value, especially for the skyscraper. And scaling the value means more damage for the skyscraper. The skyscraper itself benefits double from PenFT, so it gains 8 value, or yeah, 8 value, which is 24 damage every time the guy activates. But the PenFT gives also the more value to the belt, to itself, to shieldboard and billboard, not shieldboard, and VIP pass, which ends up on giving it, what is it, 4 times 4, 16 times 3, 48. So it sums up every 1.7 seconds like 80 damage. And especially with big guns, double the damage of your large weapons, so you have 180 damage. It sums up, yeah. Shielded billboard. We transformed fixer-upper, got the billboard, and tried to play around that. We unfortunately... we had some visions, but could not get the items. Again, Pygmalien right now has so many items that it is hard to force a build. And With every season, it will become even harder and harder to force one specific build, which is the goal of the game. So we will take it for sure. That is the whole reason why I'm playing the Bazaar, that you don't face always the same comp, and you yourself don't have to go for always the same comp. But we managed to get the skyscraper from the property baron, and that way we indeed had a good carry. If we did not play, or if you will not play the skyscraper, we will just play the spiky shield. Billboard shield 656 shield. It usually has 300 shield on diamond and starts on gold. So gold 200 shield, diamond 300 shield. That's the whole difference. Crit chance 90%. When you shield or heal, give your items +2 value for the fight. This item's cooldown is reduced by 1% for every value it has. This has double shield. Basically, it's an atlatl. Give it like 80 value and it has 1 second of cooldown, and that's it. Every additional value does nothing. We still kept scaling it just because of the skyscraper and also because of the closed sign, and maybe instead of the skyscraper, the beast of burden. So there were a lot of ideas we had, but we could only make one work, and this is this guy. VIP pass, 6.1 seconds of cooldown, haste adjacent properties for 3 seconds. When you use an adjacent property, increase its value and this item's value by 1. The guy was not really scaling the skyscraper, but it had almost 400 value on its own. So yeah, that way it was giving a lot of damage to the skyscraper, but during the combat, the skyscraper got almost no value from the VIP pass. Because it was activating once and either we were dead or the enemy was dead. So with 6.2 seconds of cooldown, it seems to be a lot. Yeah. Let's continue with the skills. Valley Feather. At the start of each fight, burn yourself 2. This is just when you go Mountain Pass, I think. You can sometimes just low roll and get the skill. In some cases, it is not even a low roll, it is a high roll. For example, if you're playing mech and you get at the start of each fight poison yourself, then this will instantly charge your comp, which will be crazy. Here it did nothing. Unwavering, when you use an item, shield 40. This is a crazy skill on Pygmalien when you go for the shield for the bushel. But since the bushel is nerfed that hard, I don't think this is even worth playing. You get Unwavering very late into the game, so once you get it, yeah, it's already too late and you have most likely your comp already, so it's not worth pivoting into the bushel anymore. Reinforced steel. When you use a property, your weapons gain 15 damage and your shield items gain 15 shield for the fight. We use that because we were playing the Wrist Warrior, and with the Billboard activating every second, we gave the Wrist Warrior more damage. Additional to the Reinforced Steel, we had Sharp Corners. When you shield, your weapons gain 3 damage for the fight. So the Wrist Warrior got 18 damage per second. Which summed up, as you have seen in a lot of fights. Especially now that no one can just run through the levels and become tanky as, yeah, godly tankiness. The Wrist Warrior, that little amount of damage was indeed stacking up and showing damage. Big guns double the damage of your large weapons. I think this is clear why we took it. Overheal haste. The first time you overheal each fight, haste your items for 2 seconds. We mostly overhealed with the ointment because we had so much regen the enemy could not get us down, and the ointment will just speed everything up. Overheal haste, you can get it, it's a skill from the level 1 monster, the day 1 monster, Banana Balls, I think, is its name. Peaceful Eye, your non-weapon items have plus 15% crit chance. We got it from Lost Crate. Nothing to add here, it was good. Shatter, when you freeze your weapons, gain 15 damage for the fight. At some point we used some freezing And we took this skill just to get a temporary, yeah, more damage. To scale the wrist warrior with the cold room. Initial chill. The first time you use a large item each fight, freeze one item for 4 seconds. This is just a good skill, because the billboard will go off after 1 second, and just freezing the enemy for 4 seconds is insane. Especially if the enemy is 1 weapon Vanessa, then she's just completely cooked. Gunner, your items have +1 max ammo. Yeah, we got it from the hooligan. Not bad. I mean, it did nothing, so it was useless. Sharp corners, we talked about it. Rear shielding, your rightmost shield item has +20 shield. We got it from... what was it? The tiny creature. And we used rear shielding to get more shield on our bandages and win the next fight. Which worked perfectly fine. Strength, your weapons deal +10 damage, just to get some damage at all. Just like left-handed, your leftmost weapon deals +20 damage. And Keen Eye, your items have +4% crit chance. We got it from Monster. So yeah, guys. As you can see, I'm not sure, maybe it's just my RNG lately that is kind of crazy. With all the crits and all the low roll. But we still managed to get our 10 wins here again, and still it is a very solid comp. So for now we will take it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.